Okay? In just 5 minutes, you're going to go from what the heck is a network to understanding what WANs, LANs, VPNs, and even fancy ones like GAN and WPAN are. Ready? Let's dive in. So what exactly is a network? A network is just a group of computers or devices that can talk to each other. Think of it like a group chat. Your phone, laptop, tablet, they're all devices. When they're on the same Wi-Fi or wired connection and can send files or play multiplayer games together, that's a network. Now here's the trick. Not all networks are built the same. Some are small, like your home Wi-Fi, and some are giant, like the whole internet. So let's break it down in a way that even your grandmother would get it. So the first one is a WAN, which is basically the internet. So if you imagine every neighborhood to be like a small community, those are LANs, but we'll get to that in a sec. Now imagine all those neighborhoods are connected by giant highways that let them send information to each other. A whole system of connected communities, that's a WAN or a wide area network. The internet, the thing you're using to watch this video, is one giant WAN. It connects billions of devices around the globe. Here's the kicker. A WAN doesn't have to be the internet. Large companies or governments sometimes establish WANs solely for their use. Think of like a secret spy network. It's not public, but it spans huge areas. Now, WANs use special IP addresses that are not meant for private use. If you ever hear numbers like 8.8.8.8 or 1.1.1.1, that's WAN territory. Also, they use a special language to talk called BGP or Border Gateway Protocol. But don't sweat it, just know that WAN is big, like the internet big. LAN uses something called private IP addresses or numbers like 192.168.something.something or 10.something.something. Those are like your house street numbers. They're only visible to people in your neighborhood. So the internet or the WAN is like the planet. Your Wi-Fi, that's your LAN, is a little island on the big ocean. Next is WLAN. It's the same squad, but it's like wireless. So when the LAN works without cables, when it uses Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet cords, we call it WLAN or wireless LAN. It's literally just LAN with no strings attached, so don't get confused. LAN and WLAN are the same idea. One's wired, one's wireless. Next is a VPN. Now, this is where things get a little spicy. A VPN is like putting on a disguise and pretending you're part of a network even when you're not physically there. So imagine you're sitting on somewhere in Spain and you want to watch Netflix like in the US. A VPN can make your computer appear as if it's in California. And if you're sipping tea in Spain, it does this by creating a virtual network between your device and another network. Through this tunnel, your data gets teleported. So there are 3 major kinds of VPNs. Site-to-site VPN, this is mostly business stuff. It's like 2 office buildings in different cities. They want to talk like in the same building, so they build a VPN between the network devices, usually using routers or firewalls. It's like building an invisible bridge between the cities. You can now share files, printers, tools, all without even going public. It's efficient, secure, and it's how companies connect multiple branches across the world. Next is a remote access VPN. This one is for you. If you're a remote worker, you open your laptop at a beach, connect to the office VPN, and boom, you're virtually inside your company's network. That's remote access VPN. It makes your device act like it's physically in the office, even if you're working from your cousin's backyard. A key term here is split tunnel VPN, which just means only some of your traffic goes through the VPN. So your Netflix stays local, but your company files go through the same secure tunnel. That's smart, right? The next is the SSL VPN. So this one is kind of wild because it runs inside your web browser. You don't need fancy software, just open Chrome, go to a special URL, and suddenly you're inside your work network or a virtual desktop. It's like streaming your office computer to your screen. So Hack the Box uses something like this. Their Pwnbox streams a whole hacking lab environment to your browser. No installs, just click and you hack. So let's dig into the book terms, stuff you might not hear every day, but they're worth knowing if you ever take a networking exam or try to build a career around it. GAN, think global, because it's literally global area network. This is a network that spans the entire globe. Yeah, the internet qualifies, but so do private networks used by global corporations. These networks may connect servers from New York to Tokyo. They use undersea fiber optic cables, satellites, just a whole lot of crazy infrastructure. WANs are like continents, GANs are the entire planet. Next is MAN or Metropolitan Area Network. Imagine connecting every government building in New York to one high-speed fiber network. That's a MAN. It's faster than the public internet because it's designed for internal communication. Companies may rent an MAN to connect different buildings or offices across a city. Guess what? Those MANs can hook up to WANs and GANs too. Next is PAN or WPAN. This is a personal area network. It's like really tiny. Your phone is talking to your smartwatch, your laptop is connected to your Bluetooth headphones, your tablet sharing files via AirDrop. All that's happening inside a PAN. And when it's wireless, we call it a WPAN or wireless personal area network. Only stretch a few meters and not designed to send data across buildings, just across your desk. And a fun fact, when multiple Bluetooth devices form to connect a network, it's called a Piconet. Cute, right? And in the world of smart homes, IoT devices like smart lights, security cameras, and thermostats, they all form tiny WPNs using special protocols like Zigbee, Z-Wave, or Insteon. Your smart fridge texting your smart oven, that's WPN magic. So yeah, I know that was a lot, but basically, we learned about WAN. This is like the internet or huge networks connecting multiple LANs. LAN is your home or office network, and it can also be a WLAN, which is just a wireless LAN. And a VPN is like faking being in another network securely. And a GAN is world-spanning network. Think New York to Tokyo. MAN is a city-spanning network. PAN, this is just personal Bluetooth level connections. That's it about networking. If you're thinking of diving deeper into cybersecurity stuff, IT or ethical hacking, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.